What it do? What it do? What it do? Oh, what's up, guys? You already know who it is. It's your boy Raheem from Raheem Gaming. And today, guys, man, this is a pretty crazy day that just passed. So I just want to let you guys know that if you guys are experiencing anything like this in your kingdom, let me know. I'll make a video about that one, push it out to the community so we can get people like this up out of this game, bro. They do not need to play this game at all. They need to be in jail, bro. So with that being said, guys, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and you hit that notification bell to be part of that notification gang. And let's get right into it. Now, you know your boy is always big chilling. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Raheem was just big chilling when I was like, you know what? I haven't logged into Rise of Kingdoms today. Let me log in. So I instantly run over to my PC. I log into Rise of Kingdoms, and then instantly the chat is blowing up as I sign in. Boom, 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 boom. Location of your boy, Tiny Fish, bro. This man, Tiny Fish. Now, this man right here doesn't need to be in jail. He needs to be underneath the jail. And the reason why I say that is that if this isn't the only kingdom he's in, he's not just in 3777. I heard he was either in 3306, 3307, or 3308. One of those kingdoms. If you guys see him, zero him immediately. Do not let him join an alliance. Get him up out of there. This dude, before I got the proof, he was allegedly a pedo. But now he's a confirmed pedo. Like, he has a record. I'm not gonna pull out his picture. His picture was there that he sent to the underage girl. And everything is just disgusting about the situation, what he said and things like that. Like, if this was my kid that he did it to, bro, I would have snapped, bro. I would have snapped. But I'm bringing you guys this because I want you guys to be aware that there is people like this in this game. I want you guys to make sure that you guys do not play with these type of people, that you immediately report them to Lilith and zero their bases, get them up out of the kingdom. If you guys need anybody to, spread the awareness about this person, because he might have other accounts in different kingdoms, contact me. You can do it on Discord. You can leave it in the comment section. You can do whatever you have to do to reach me, but I will be happy to make another video on that person so we can spread the awareness about that person too. But yeah, this dude right here, Tiny Fish, as you guys will be seeing in a few seconds, hit up a underage female and said some dirty, disgusting stuff that I'm not gonna post on here, but I will post some of the conversation, and then I'll get into the details about the conversation that was told from me by the other person. All right, guys, so here's the start of the conversation, where he says, "Are you a female?" And then she says, "Why?" He says, "Just asking. I'm male single." She says, "Okay." So he basically asking her, is she a female? Because you know what I'm saying, a lot of guys who do play games tend to have like female profile pictures, and a lot of people think it's a female when in all actuality it's actually a guy. So I can understand him, asking if she's a female or not, but later on in the video, you know what I'm saying, he should have been cut off communication and all different types of stuff once he found out how old she was. Even before that, when she was giving, you know, type hints where she didn't really want to talk to him, things like that. But you know what I'm saying, let's move into the next thing. So the next one is he hits back again. She says something to him. He hits back and says, "What is your Discord?" She gives him the Discord. Then he says, "I'll call, okay? Add me," basically. She sends the question mark. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why do I have to add you, and what are you calling for, basically? Like, well, why am I receiving a call from you? You'll see that he says, add, let's VC. She goes, "It's 2 a.m. I don't want to VC." He hits back saying, "Add me, LOL. We can text." Which she already told old dude it's 2 a.m. in the morning and she doesn't want to VC. Like, this girl is underage, bro. She obviously has a dad and everything. But I know a lot of you guys are saying, like, well, Raheem, she hasn't even told this man how old she is. But at the same time, she's already telling him it's 2 a.m. She don't want to voice chat. She's telling him it's she doesn't want to VC. Then instead of him saying, "Oh, you know what? It's 2 a.m. My fault for hitting you up right now. Let's talk some other time," or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He still pushes himself onto her to say, "Add me, LOL. We can text." Now, the next thing here is, you guys will see, after he hit her up, obviously they had a couple of conversations. As you guys can see up there, it says happy ? Whatever happened between that. But he goes on to say, "LOL, call hun, you can watch, don't have to talk." So obviously he ended up calling her, is that he called her, but she didn't pick up, which I think this goes in this order of him calling her, and then he's saying, "Hey babe," she says hi, and then this is where LOL, call hun, you can watch, you don't have to talk type thing. But you know what I'm saying, I don't know what happened in this part because it was snipped off. She just sent me this part. She said, "When I'll be on my phone, I don't have any on my PC." So it seems like he was asking her for something here, which what she told me is that he was asking her for pictures. So she was telling him when she gets on her phone, because she doesn't have any on the PC. But then she proceeds to say she's 16. Right there. "But I'm 16. He proceeds to say, LMAO, LMAO, get it? I don't trust you."
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So why would you not trust a person that's telling you, "I'm 16, bro. I'm 16. So he's telling her to get the phone, and he doesn't trust that she's 16. Bro. Come on, dog. What are you doing, bro? As soon as you saw that she was 16, you should have been like, "I'm out." End the conversation. No response even back, bro. That should have just been it. Like, but then you respond back with, "Get it? I don't trust you." Is bun noodles, bro. That is crazy. The next thing is, she says, "Don't really care, to be honest." So she doesn't really care that he doesn't trust her. And then he says, "Send the pic, I want to see." Bro, she already told you she's 16, bro. This dude is wilding. Or we can BC. To prove you what? Right there. To prove you what? What does she have to prove? She already told you she was 16. Didn't say that. Want a voice. I can't voice. It's 2 a.m. and don't want to wake up my dad. Bruh. The second red flag has been sent off to you, but he doesn't care. He proceeds to say, just for a minute. Come on, my guy. Come on, you gotta be better than this, bro. This is ridiculous right here. She already told you she's 16. Then she tells you she doesn't want to wake up her dad, and you are still proceeding to chase her.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
That's disgusting, bro. I hate when people try to groom little kids like this, bro. It's crazy. So, so I guess he ends up sending a picture, and he says, "What you think?" She says, "Why are you licking a brush?" Which I have the picture. I'm not gonna show that picture, bro. Reason why I'm not gonna show it is because of the fact that, one, I don't want this. If somebody in ROK lives near this dude and, you know, take action upon this guy, I don't want nothing to do with that, bro. So I'm not gonna show. I thought long and hard about it. I was about to show his picture, but I'm gonna leave that out of this. So the next thing is, he says, "I'm not actually licking it. My tongue is behind it. Send me pic, hun." Crazy, bro. She's 16, bro. 16. If this dude was talking to my daughter like this, I don't even have a daughter. But if I had a daughter and this dude was talking to my daughter like this, I would flip out, bro. I would flip out, bro. There's no way I'm gonna be letting this dude talk to my daughter like this, bro. This is why parents gotta be looking at their kids' phones, bro. Because shit like this happens. Or if not, kids, y'all need to tell your parents, bro, about shit like this. Because people like this need to be in jail, bro. Or underneath the jail, bro. This is some Diddy type behavior, bro. Straight up, bro. This is Diddy type behavior, bro. It's crazy. Then she says, when I be on my phone, I don't have any on my computer. So there you go. So that ties in to the last picture that you guys saw. But I'm 16. Boom, there you go. That's the combo. This is where he says he doesn't trust it. Go get it. Don't really care, to be honest. Send a picture I want to see. Now, the next thing he says is, "Hey babe, hi." That's him sending the picture. Again, not showing the picture, bro. We're not about to see that. All right, so as you guys can see here, he calls her again, bro. Calls her again. I said, "Wait like 2 minutes," she said. "For what? Don't need clothes." Bro, what is going on, bro? What you mean you don't need clothes? She's 16, bro. This is some Drake type. I mean, don't sue me, Drake. You know what I'm saying? But this is some Diddy type. You know what I'm saying? Type behavior, bro. Like this is crazy, bro. What you mean you don't need clothes, bro? First of all, you shouldn't even have gotten this far. As soon as she said she was 16 the first time, you should have just dropped everything, bro. There shouldn't have been no reply. That shit should have been left on red, bro. That is it, bro. That should have been it. It shouldn't even got this far, bro. But this is what pedo people do. So she says, don't feel like popping and call naked. He says, it's hot call. Maybe little tease, hurry. She says, sorry. Ain't nothing to be sorry about. You told him right. What? You don't want, nah, bro. This is a grown ass man, bro. Like, he don't need to be on the phone with you in the first place. All right. So, this next part, after he called her, you know what I'm saying? As you guys can see, he called her twice up on here. It's crazy. So he calls her and it says, so. She says, no, sorry. Really do feel bad. I don't know why, but you shouldn't feel bad at all. He says, just watch. Want to see your opinion. Dude. Y'all know what he's probably doing on the side of the phone, on the other side of that call or phone or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Pedo people do is what pedo people do, you know. I ain't gonna say he either choking the chicken or stroking the weasel. You know what I'm saying? Whatever one you want to use, that's what that man is doing. Disgusting, bro. Disgusting, bro. But you know what I'm saying? He calls her again. Good? Question mark. Kinda small. Wow. Bro. That's crazy, bro. Wow. He says it's 6 average. Wow. Come on, bro. Can you go like that faster? Show cam on, leave on. Yes, can. Hello. This dude, bro. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I really feel bad about it. And then he says, babe, just can I be, babe, just can, oh, what? I don't know what this dude's trying to say here, but I got this little last part blocked out because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't trying, inappropriate for kids, bro. But babe, just can you help me blank? Nani? お前はもう死んでいる。 No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 Not gonna say. Bad part is not helping, babe, whatever. I need to go, sorry, feel really bad. Really feel bad. Why? What's bad? Me feeling bad. So me feeling bad. Just call, I won't ask, I'll blank again. Yeah, so that's pretty much the evidence, guys. There's more stuff, but I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to go out through that. As you guys can see there, we just exposed, you know, I just exposed what that man really is. He is a pedo, bro. They actually pulled up in Discord his actual file, and he has a case, bro. He's actually been filed as a pedophile, which is crazy, bro. I never would have thought in a million years, me logging into this game and, you know, playing with and thinking that he was a cool dude, playing beside him and everything on the game, to find out that's really the type of person he is, which is so disgusting, bro. And not after, you know, people make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? But you should be willing to learn from your mistakes, bro. And for him to, you know, have a case against him and and you know, be convicted of being a pedo, and he hasn't learned from it. Like, it's pretty crazy, bro. It's benoodles, and he definitely doesn't need to play this game no more. Again, I'm going to talk to Lilith about it. He had to have logged in sometime onto his account again, because he was at 6429. Now he's at 6435. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Please guys, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to channel to help spread this out to all of the community of Rise of Kingdoms, and to make sure that anybody else who's like this, we can get a video on them to expose them, get them banned off the game, things like that, because we don't need people like this in this game, bro. We're just here to have fun with the community and play the game together, bro. That's pretty much it, bro. We're not looking for all this type of weirdos type disgusting type things, bro. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. I love y'all. Stay safe, stay away from people like this. I'm out. Peace.